What's going on, Pacer Nation? Welcome to another episode of Pacing the Floor, where we, of course, talk about your Indiana almost did it Pacers. Damn. Well, and you know what? I'm not even tripping, bro. I'm not even mad, man. I'm not mad. I mean, I thought things were going to work our way, but unfortunately they didn't. But I'm not mad. I think that you know, one thing about this, look, it made OKC better, didn't it? OKC choking, OKC letting freaking Dallas Mavericks go to the finals. And that embarrassed the hell out of them. Now, what I saw a lot of upset Pacers. None more upset than probably Tyrese Halliburton. And you know what? We gotta give our prayer. We gotta get the prayer gods up for Tyrese Halliburton. We hope that and praying, even though it looked like Achilles, there are different types of Achilles. They're severe, they're mild, they're something you can recover from in a week. I've been, doing research. People have recovered from Achilles in a week because it was just a mild sprain, a mild pop. Now, we don't know what Halliburton got. It looked bad. Everybody saw it on TV. We saw the whole leg just pop, basically, the whole calf area. We'll find out if it's severe or not. If he has to have surgery, he's done for a year. That means he's gonna miss all the next season. If he doesn't have to have surgery, this is stuff we need to be praying for. But bottom line, hey, it was a great season. I never thought we'd get this far. They haven't been to game 7 in forever in the finals. And we were on the brink of winning our first NBA championship. 40 years! I still gotta wait. What makes this loss even more troubling is our facilitator might miss all next season. And you saw the way we fucking looked on offense without Tyrese Halliburton. That shit looked ugly. So, man, woof. Bottom line, it's gonna be an interesting offseason. I think the front office just can't sit back and let this shit go. Yeah, these Pacer fans are used to deep runs in the playoffs. We're not about to switch over and become a fucking lottery team. Okay, so front office, you got your work cut out. You hear pacing the floor. We gonna be your plug for all the off-season shit. So, hey, make sure y'all hit them subscribe and make sure when we dropping stuff. We're gonna be trying to figure out ways to improve this team. We're gonna be figuring out ways. Also appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. I like seeing the likes. Let's get into it. We're gonna go over the stats real quick, and then we will get into the comments. Remember, here at Pacing the Floor, it's the place you go if you want to, vent. You want to get some things off your chest. You want to, it's a place where you can calm down. A sea of tranquility. You know what I mean? So you can be able to sleep at night. Shit. That's what we trying to do right now. This was a nightmare game. But anyway, uh, let me pull up the stats. We're gonna go over these stats real quick. All right, Game 7. Pacers lose 103-91 to the OKC Thunder. OKC Thunder get their first NBA championship. Siakam had 16 points, 5 of 13, 2 of 5 from 3, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. He was -4 on the plus minus and 4 rebounds. I need Siakam. They got to find a way to feed Siakam the ball. 16 points is ass. You know, he was checked the fuck out most of the game again. Like we got to do better with that. Got to do better with that. Nemhard, 15 points, 4 of 10, 2 of 3 from 3, 5 of 6 from free throw line, -9, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Halliburton only played 7 minutes, had 9 points. Man, he was gonna have a good game. I'm trying to tell you right now. I seen this dude's face before the game started. He was all the way checked in. He looked in the mirror and said, "I'm fucking bringing it tonight." And he was letting them go, and he was hitting those threes. Damn. He was going to have the game that Turner would never have in his life. But you know what? The basketball gods, they wasn't shining on us no more, man. Wasn't shining on us anymore, unfortunately. Turner, speaking of the terrorist on our team, Turner, he had 6 points, 2 or 4 from 3. He was 1 of 3. Oh, shit, he had made he did make 1 3. I remember that now. 1 of 3 from 3, miracle. 1 of 4 from the free throw line, absolutely pathetic. -12. He had 4 rebounds. That's a miracle. And 0 blocks. What an ass. Neesmith. Damn, I need more out of you, sir. And stop fucking getting into foul trouble. Most of them don't blame the refs. Neesmith was out there jumpy as hell. Most of them damn fouls was his own damn fault. He got to do better than that. He reminded me of Isaiah Jackson now. Stop with the fucked up ass fouls, please. You got to learn how to play defense better than that. 3 points, not productive at all. 1 of 5 from 3, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line. Didn't even get to the free throw line. He was +6 though. I think they led the team. Yes, to lead the team. He had 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Matherin had to show up and show out for the Pacers. The only player that did fucking anything. Matherin, 24 points, 6 of 14. Excuse me. The only thing, he was the only Pacer that did anything offensively. he was terrible on defense. Damn. Oh my God. 24 points, 6 of 14, 2 of 5 from 3, 10 of 10 from the free throw line, -14 to lead the team. 7 offensive rebounds. Wow. 13 total rebounds. That is a double-double. Wow. Let's get it. Also had 3 assists and 2 steals. McConnell looked like he was going to save us again before he fucking became a turnover machine. He had 16 points. He was 8 of 13. He was -12, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 deadly catastrophic turnovers. I mean, fucking double agent type shit. And Bradley had 2 points. That was it. Only other person that scored. For the Thunder. Let's switch over to Thunder. All right, Thunder. Damn, SG almost had 30 again. 29 points, 8 of 27. Ha ha! Damn, that's horrible. 2 of 12 from 3. Jesus Lord. Free throw merchant, 11 to 12 from the free throw line, plus 11. Whoa. Oh, 5 rebounds, 12 assists. Wow. Okay. And he didn't even foul out. He had 5 fouls. Kill me now. J Dub, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He was plus 13. Holmgren had 18 points. He was plus 10, 8 rebounds, 5 blocks. Damn. Little skinny motherfucker got out blocking Miles. Dort had 9, Hartstein had 7, Caruso had 10, Case and Wallace had 10. That's it. For them, let's go over the team stats. Team stats. Ooh. Um, Pacers, damn, at least they shot in the 40 percentile. They was terrible shooting most of the game. Only 70 shots. Wow. 29 of 70, 41.4%. Absolutely pathetic for a finals game 7. But guess what? Thunder were even worse. 35 of 87, 40.2%. Terrible. Uh Pacers shot 39.3% from 3, 11 to 28. Thunder terrible from 3, 11 to 40. Pacers shot 75.9% from the free throw line, 22 of 29. Thunder terrible, 71%, 22 of 31. Pacers has 17 assists. That's super low. Tells you how bad you missed Tyrese Halliburton. 17 assists. Thunder had 20 assists. They had more assists than us. Kill me now. Pacers had 45 rebounds. Thunder only had 40 rebounds. Pacers had 12 offensive rebounds. Thunder had 13. Pacers had 6 steals. Thunder had 14 steals. Pacers had 4 blocks. Thunder had 8 blocks. Pacers have 21 fucking turnovers. Thunder only had 7. That's how you lost the damn game. Thunder shot terribly, but we shot ourselves in the foot like we did in game 5, and we lost the game because of sloppy play, poor defense, and an offense that couldn't generate much offense because they team facilitator was hurt. Anyway, that's it for the stats. All right, let's get into it. Let me put the link out in case anybody want to join in via in case anybody want to join in via audio or audio and video. You could do both on StreamYard. All right. First up, sports prods with the crying emojis. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. You see all them Pacer players crying? You see them all crying, all upset? Because that fucking hurts. See people celebrating a championship that you was that close to getting. Once again, like I always say, look in the mirror. Remember that shit. That will be the fuel to get you back. Don't let it be another 25 years. I might not be around that long. I need a chip. Now I'm gonna have to keep raging because the Pacers didn't give me a chip. So continue for the rage to keep going. lose more subscribers, get blocked. I don't give a shit. I want a chip. Reggie wanted a chip. You see how distraught Reggie was? Got his son there. He wanted a chip. If I'm Reggie, I'm getting my ass in that front office. I'm doing something with the Pacers. Fuck assistant coach, do something. Get us over the hump. Sports pros, prayers for Holly. Yep. Like I started off saying. Started off the show saying. Nobody feel worse than Tyrese Halliburton. I'm not even tripping. Like I told you, I didn't even think we were going to get this far. But then you start teasing me. And I was like, fuck it, I want to win it now. You know what I mean? But for Halliburton to get hurt like that, possibly to be hurt all of next season, that's bad. Uh-oh. I'm gonna trap my freaking hit. My earpods up in there. Anyway, yeah, that right there could be devastating for a player. Sports pros, the guys just didn't step up in the second half. I mean, we was up by one at halftime. It was up by one, but that right there, I think, really hurt us. For real, for real. To be, up by one. I think they went in the half like we could do it, just keep it going, type BS, and that ain't good. That ain't good. We needed to go on like we was down by 30 because they came out dead, looking like shit in that third quarter. And I will blame Rick Carlisle for that shit. I mean, did Halliburton even give a fucking pep talk speech at the end? At the end of the half? Before they went back out? I mean, what the fuck? Obviously he didn't, because they came out flat as hell. Hilliard, one thing this game taught me is to get fucking rid of Miles. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I don't give a shit about any of y'all Miles lovers. You can fucking leave now because I'm getting into that. I'm blowing his ass up. He fucking sucks. I'm sick of that goofball. I'm done with him. I want him off the team. I mean, he's already off the team, thank God. He's a free agent. Do not sign him. Do not be the bird brain retards that you always been front office. You better not sign this dude. I don't give a shit. These fans love him. He is a cancer to this team. He's been one. He's a leech. He's just sucking the blood out of the Pacers all day long. Please do not sign that goofy, non-existent bum. He does not belong in the NBA. He's trash. All right, I'm done. Maybe. Sports pros, injuries suck, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sports pros, just hoping for the best for Holly and his recovery from whatever injury it is. Yeah, that's all we could do. Terrence T, prayers for Holly. I wish he would have just stayed on the perimeter to shoot threes and facilitate. Yeah, exactly. Do a little bit too much. Shit happens. You know what I mean? But I think that the Pacers will be more resilient off of this. And we got to learn to be able to play without Halliburton anyway. It gives us time for other players to get better. bottom line. So, man, this thing is going crazy. Oh yeah, I guess I ain't gonna be able to fix it during the show. Uh, Terrence T, I heard it was Achilles. Yeah, yep. It looked like Achilles, but there's different. Like I said in the beginning, there's different degrees of severity to that. So hopefully, it's not the one where he's out for a year. If he's out for a year, he's gonna miss all of next season, unless we make it to Game 7 of the finals next year. He might play in that. What the fuck? God damn! Basketball gods are killing me. Superstar. I'm done. Can't go through this again. Hey man, can't be done, man. It's basketball. It's basketball. Trust me. We kind of avoid. I mean, we kind of, you know, got hit with the injury bug like everybody else did. What's that? Our third Achilles now? Third, I think, right? Everybody's going through it. We got people that's out next season, and we with them. But now still, I mean, it's so many teams that's struggling with injuries. That's going to make it. The East is still wide open, man. In my opinion, I think Knicks got the easiest road because they don't got really no key people hurt. But it's gonna be a fight, and I think that the Pacers are gonna be in it. We'll still be in it, even though Halliburton might miss the season. Trust me when I tell you, it's gonna give us enough time for people to grow. But we'll talk about it in the off season. But the Pacers are gonna need a few things, and I will just say this right now: they're gonna need defense. They don't need defenders. We're gonna have to make some trades. We need defenders, and we need rebounders in the worst way. OKC Thunder sucks at rebounding like us. That's why we out rebounded them. Don't be surprised. They suck at rebound. We suck at rebound. But the East don't suck at rebounding. We must get a rebounder. Sports props. Props to this team for how far they made it this year. Yeah, man. You know, let's get 'em. Hey man, gotta get back there. Look, we done went to the Eastern Conference last year, the finals this year. We are legit. We are a regular team that's gonna be in there, but we just gotta tweak some things. Terrence T, he was heating up too, 3 for 3. It was shaping up to be a big night for him. Yeah, it was. Halliburton was gonna go off, guaranteed. I saw it in his face. He had that killer instinct. Sports prods, he went 3 for 4. Okay. Sports prods. TJ was at the scores table before the injury about the sub in. Damn. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Sports pros. I'ma miss Pacers basketball. Yeah. Hey, now it's time for football season. I know the Colts suck. Sorry, Indy, but I'm a Steelers fan. So hey, I'm looking for big things this year. Big things this year. So we'll see. But we still got the off season. So, don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Sports prods. Howley was on crutches and a boot after the game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. If he got to have surgery, that's the doomsday right there. I'd rather be in that shit and not have surgery. So we're gonna see. Jimmy was good. Tyrese just needs to retire and come back like MJ. Dude been injured since last season. Shaking my head. He needs to. Uh, this is This is reality. Look at Halliburton. Does it look like he's in the fucking gym? Does it look like he lifts any fucking weights? You got a whole fucking year possibly that you could be off, that you're gonna be rehabbing. Get your ass in the gym. Get you some motherfucking muscle definition so you don't have fucking shit like this happening. You're skinny and you got no muscle definition at all. Like, you're not in the gym. You're not taking it serious enough. And then that's when you get these soft tissue, non-contact injuries, man. Get your ass in the gym. And I ain't talking about basketball gym. I'm talking about weightlifting gym. Bulk the fuck up. Sports bra. But I still don't get no. But yeah, it's been this is written. This the way it's supposed to be, bro. We got our harps ripped out of us when Halliburton went down. You know, if Halliburton would have been healthy, we would have won the chip. But it wasn't meant to be. So that just means, you know what I'm thinking? We'd have won the chip. They'd have kept the same old team. They would have fucking signed Miles. They would have done dumb shit. And we would have been one and done. But now, they're greedy. They felt it. They felt that shit get snatched away from them. Now, they got no choice but to build a team that can win a chip. And not hold on to a team that won a chip and still needed some work. Now it's time to fill out, find those missing pieces, and get us a team that can win multiple chips and go on a run like OKC about to fucking do. Bottom line. Terrence, we had game 5, TJ on the floor tonight. Yeah. I mean, TJ wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna blame TJ. His turnovers were horrendous, but he provided a spark. He gave us points. My thing about TJ is he runs right into a fucking tree, and the tree is a tall motherfucker, and then stops. You can't fucking do that. And then he thinks he's gonna get a shot up. They're gonna cap your shit. What does cap mean? That means smack your shit to the fucking ground. So, bottom line is stop fucking doing that shit, TJ. Another thing, stop when you play OKC. They love when you go to the sidelines or in the corner. That's like an extra man to fucking guard them. The out of bounds line. Stop fucking giving them help. Stay your ass in the middle and keep that ball dribbling. Once you stop dribbling the ball, OKC will hound the shit out of your ass. Watch the video. You'll see. Sports Pros. It's been a good run, but see y'all next season. Yeah, man. You know, we got the off season too. You know, it's all good. You know, we don't have no draft pick. Well, we got second rounder, I think, but no first round draft pick. But you know what? We got the 2026 draft pick, and we might fucking need it if we're a lottery team next year. Damn. Because if the offense look like this, we need help. Offense look piss poor out there today. Terrence T, whatever Holly told the guys at halftime made them give up. Whoa. Chill out. He probably ain't even say shit. Sports Pro, I swear if I see Barzona here tonight, I would need his location. You know his bitch ass coming. Because all these Knicks fans are fucking happy. Why? Because we're Knick killers. That's what we are. Knick killers. Rob Perez Little bitch. I had to cuss his ass out on Twitter. Go attack him. World Wide Wob. WOB. At World Wide Wob. WOB. Not Rob. Wob. Because he's a dumbass. His name is Rob. But he says Wob. World Wide Wob. Attack him. He's an asshole Nick fan. Now he is a jerk. Got his own national show on Sirius XM, and he is. I've never seen nobody hate on the Pacers as much as him. This fool talking about at halftime, Halliburton. It's probably a scene from Friday Night Lights in the locker room of Indiana. With Halliburton giving the inspiring, shut the fuck up. This asshole. I don't want to hear nothing from him. He probably sitting there fucking popping champagne and shit. Jimmy, Herb Pritchard, GM, and the rest of the front office needs to make boss move decisions for real, and stop fucking around and acting stupid. Exactly. They won't. If Halliburton's hurt, they're not going to the luxury tax. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're gonna wait a year. And I don't blame them. I wouldn't fucking go on the luxury tax without your franchise player, your facilitator. Fuck that. Matter of fact, I fuck around and be like tank. Shit. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't winning the chip, we not gonna be happy. Everybody knows that. So if we ain't in the playoffs and getting to the finals, everybody's gonna be upset. We don't need to go to playoffs and be one and done or no shit like that. So I wouldn't even trip off of a tank season if Hallie's out. We get a 2026 draft pick. You know what I'm saying? But it don't have to be like that. We do need another point guard. We're gonna have to get one. Because TJ and Nemhard running the point scares the fuck out of me. It's good for when you know, in the spirit of the moment, but not for a whole season. And we're gonna need rebounders and we're gonna need defenders. Bottom line. So that's what the front office need to get fuck moving and doing. Sports pros. One of my friends that's an OKC fan said that the Holly injury didn't make a difference and that we still had Pascal. Bruh, that made a huge difference. The offense couldn't flow at all. And Holly makes other people better and get them, open for easy shots. We ain't had none of that. You know what I mean? Jimmy, feel bad for TJ, man. He had me crying a little. Yeah, TJ was crying. Obi was crying. I know Halliburton was crying back in the tunnel. I mean, it's gotta hurt, man, to get that close, man. Get close and just don't have enough, you know. But I'ma cry when we win a championship. I don't cry for losing. Fuck that. Give me a championship. I might have a little tear. Sports pros. Can we all agree that hopefully this was Miles' last game? Well, the people here at Pace of the Floor, we all agree on that shit. You got to go over to the other podcasts with those freaking dreamers over there believe in Miles, or go into the chat, and with Aaron and all them, and they believe in Miles. Or you go on YouTube on the post game show, on the Indiana's post game comments, and they all believers. I can't stand Miles Turner. He's soft and he's goofy. And he don't belong on his team. Sports pros. I heard some people say that Miles was going to drop 30 or 40 tonight. He needed to catch up from being a shitbag. But what did he do? Continue to be a shitbag. 6 points. Kill me now. Sports pros never in his life would he. I know, right? Sports pro. It's not even that we played terrible defense. We just couldn't score. Exactly 91 points. The offense was not moving smooth enough, and that's why I said we're gonna have to go out and get us a point guard. Not fucking promote the dude from the G League. Um, fuck is his name? See if he's on here. Nah, he's not even on here because they none of them G Leaguers can play right now. But can't think of his name right now. But no, fuck that. A real point guard. Die-hard Indiana Pacers Colts fan from Hong Kong. What's good? This loss sucked, man. I hope that bum Miles Turner isn't on our team next season. Prayers for Tyrese Halliburton, but we definitely should try to trade Tyrese if we can get some valuable pieces. They will never trade Tyrese Halliburton. I think they should eventually, but they ain't gonna trade him right now. But eventually, I would do it because everybody has to rebuild. But Tyrese he'll probably have to excuse he'll probably have to win the chip for us to get rid of him because he'll be making too much money then. Sometimes you gotta get rid of them when they make it too much. Just getting to the finals, people gonna want to get more money. Sports pros. Tyrese was on track to have a good game, but then when I seen how they go down, it just sucked the energy out of me. Yeah, me too. And I wasn't even tripping off of the finals. I'm thinking next season. I'm thinking, what the fuck am I gonna do for whole season with no Halliburton? Like, that's gonna be hard as shit to have podcasts for all those games, especially if we playing like shit. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that. Hilliard, get rid of Miles! Exclamation points. He's already gone. Let's get him. He's already a free agent. Fuck him. The key is don't bring his ass back. Hit them like buttons. Appreciate y'all. Where the OKC fans at? Y'all done celebrating? I mean, I'm looking at the TV. Shit is over. Bring your ass in here. Let's talk about it. Are y'all going back next year? We might be there with you. We gonna see. Jolando, what's good? You can't trade a player that has an Achilles tear. Yeah. Nobody they can't trade him right now, yeah, for sure. But I think eventually it might happen. I don't know if he'll retire as a Pacer. Die Hard. Shout out to Siakam, Nemhard, Matherin, TJ McConnell, only four who showed up. Miles is a bum. Miles been a bum. But Siakam didn't show up in my opinion. Not enough. Nemhard had a decent game. Matherin had a good game. TJ McConnell, fuck no. He had 7 turnovers. He was a double agent terrorist. But I like this little spark with his 16, but 7 turnovers, that just out blemishes the 16. 7 turnovers is like you are playing for the other fucking team. Sports pros, I'm thinking it's an Achilles rupture. We'll probably have him sidelined next season. I'm thinking that too. But you got to remember this. Let's talk about it real quick. Halliburton sucks on fucking defense. Our defense will be better without his liability. They only scored 103, and we wasn't even that good on defense. Just think when we get some real defensive pieces, Not having Halliburton isn't the worst thing. He's terrible on defense. He is a facilitator that gets people easy shots. And that's what you need to go find if he's gone for the fucking season. A facilitating point guard. Motherfucker ain't got to score. He don't got to fucking do nothing but do what Holly did. Pass that fucking ball and give people good opportunities. And trust me, they out there. Sports props. As soon as I seen Holly go down, I knew it wasn't good. Everybody knew that. No bullshit. Everybody knew that. um, Hilliard, go get. He just said TJ Ward old ass. No, no, no. I'm tired of that shit. Go get TJ Warren. No, with Pascal and Matherin starting, that's three 20-point scores. No, no, no. Please don't say that again. Mm-mm. Nobody wants TJ for a reason. He's rotting in the G League or China or wherever the fuck he is for a reason. We don't need him. And if I see another fucking let's get Lance Stevenson in his old ass, ain't he like 40? Shut the fuck up. What the fuck are people saying out here? Jimmy Carter. We would have won if Tyrese was on the court, but it had to be a business move for Tyrese to do that dumb dribble, knowing your fucking leg is fucked up. Shaking my head. Dumb. Damn, man. Yeah. I think when you're they showing them right now on the crutches. I think if you got an injury, like like they saying with his calf, you can't you can't lessen shit up. You can't fucking favor other shit so that you end up getting even more injured. If you understand what I'm saying. He's gimpy legged. He don't want to overextend his leg, but he's fucking up some other part of his leg by giving that too much work. Is what I'm trying to say. Like for instance, when my knee was out, I got bone to bone on my knee. The shit was hurting. I couldn't do shit. I couldn't even think. The shit hurt so bad all the time. And I had to go to a therapist, you know. But the bottom line was I was overcompensating for my knee hurting so bad that my calf, I had so many Charlie horses and pulled calf. I mean, it was terrible. My calf was working overtime because I was putting all the pressure on my calf because my knee was fucked up. You can't do shit like that. Sit your fucking ass down if you can't be your normal self. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Sports pros. I ain't mad, just disappointed. Yeah, we both are. Lakers Nation. You are one tough what? Sports pros. He risked it and it didn't go in his favor, unfortunately. Yeah. Aaron, you good, man? Tough night. Yeah, it's a tough night, bro. It's a tough night. It's a tough night. But you know what? We got a young team. We got a young team. We tweak some things. We're gonna be, I'm telling you, y'all looking at this no Halliburton and season's over. I'm looking at it, no Halliburton. We don't got the checked out motherfucker. We don't have the guy that had to get deflated balls to 1,000 times. We don't have fucking poor ass defense, fucking lost out there. We don't have none of that for a season. Glass half full type shit. That's what I'm looking at. But we got to get a real point guard because TJ McConnell and Nembhard are not it. Gotta get a real point guard. When we get a real point guard, I'm saying the Pacers just the East ain't shit. We could run the East again. I'm not even sweating. Tatum gone, Lillard gone, New York still trash. Man, give us that shit. We coming back, man. All we got to do is hope our front office get their head out their ass and do something right. But Aaron, hang in there, man. We good. We good. Sports Bra, Sports Bras. Are you going to be doing any parts during the off season? Yes, sirs. Yes, sirs. And this is going to be even more interesting off season now that Halliburton's hurt. I'm gonna have all kinds of interesting concepts. So make sure y'all subscribe because I don't know if they'll be live. They may be live, some may be live, some may not be. You know, we'll see. So, but yeah, I'm trying to run stuff past y'all, and y'all gonna have to give me y'all opinion. And that's gonna be all off season. So no worries on that. Um Aaron, I'm damn proud of this team though, man. Yeah, man. Like I said. Who would have thunk it? The Pacers would be in game 7 and 1 game away from getting their first NBA Finals championship. Who would have thunk it? I didn't, but it's all good, baby. I think we close. I think we close. I think we close. And if we start off hot, and look at OKC, and really all we need is to play team ball, decent defense, rebound. We're gonna be in almost every game. And that might motivate Halliburton to work out even harder so he can get back even faster. Oh shit. R. Smith was good. Next season is finished. Shit, chill out, bro. Next season is finished. Get ready for the 2026 draft. We got a pick too. No finals appearance for another 25 years. The wait continues. This franchise is cursed. Kill, bro. Glass half full. I'm like Aaron over here and shit. Okay. I said I was gonna be positive in the chat. I couldn't be positive in the podcast though because I fucking can't stand Miles Turner. But I think we gonna be right back in the playoffs, right back fighting for another championship. I still think OKC is better, and OKC could go on a fucking Bulls run like shit, or Lakers run, or Celtics run like shit, and we the only team standing in their way. So we got to get better. Sports pros. Aaron, are you positive for next season? Of course he is. Jay every day was good. The Pacers knew it was risky sending Tyrese out there. That's why they traded to get their 2026 draft pick back. I don't really understand that. What's that got to do with 2026? That's not why they got the 2026 draft pick back. To be honest, they got that back because it's good for trade bait. There's no gaps now because you can only trade every other year. We was missing the 2026. So let's say we want to give away 3 or 4 first rounders. We couldn't do it. But now we can again. But I'm like, look, we don't need to do none of that. We don't got no pick this year on this next couple of days coming up. But we have for 2026. So if we do suck, we got that pick. I don't think we're gonna suck though. But it all depends on us getting we gotta get another point guard. Because if he's gone, we need 3 in the rotation. And I mean the good one. Sports prods. Fire Rick Steele. Well, I'm not a fan of Rick. Rick needs to learn that he's old as fuck and the game's passed him by, and he need to go up in the front office somewhere. Give him some type of, staple job. You could just, staple papers or something. Like what the fuck? But get your ass off that court because all you do is yell at refs and not have your team ready and put in dumbass lineups. That's what you do. And everybody's gonna be mad at me, and I'm losing more people. I don't give a fuck. I see it. And if you wasn't such a Homer fan, you would see it too. Look at the fucking games. Look at the press conference afterwards. He don't even know what he's saying, bro. This shit is crazy. But he is a good yeller at refs. That's what he's good for. Orlando can't stand Miles Turner, but I can just see this dude going to some other team and getting 9. No, I can't 9 rebounds but couldn't do it as a Pacers. Kill me now. That shit ain't. You have lost your mind, bro. If you think he averages 9 rebounds. Put some motherfucking Henny in this shit. Y'all killing me, bro. What in the world? Sports prods. After the Howley injury, we was basically the losing version of the 2011 Mavs with Pascal being our jerk, but he didn't show up in the second half. They didn't even try to set him up. All I say was a bunch of fucking dribbling around with fucking Nimhard and TJ. If y'all don't get that fucking ball to Siakam and let him command the double and somebody will be open to start the offense, kill me now. But you know what? Carlisle gave the keys to Halliburton. Halliburton's on fucking crutches, motherfucker, now. What are you going to do? Are you going to get off your fucking ass and finally coach and fucking call some plays and run some fucking offense and do something? You're not. And that's why we look like shit. Because Carlisle is a fucking fraud. Please, y'all need to understand this shit. The motherfucking ship don't fucking move without Halliburton. Bottom line. And this fool Carlisle, he just, oh my God, bro. He just let the shit sink. It was a Titanic out that motherfucker in the second half. Kill me now. I feel bad for TJ, man. He was giving his all. TJ, that's what he do. That's what he do. He from the Berg, baby. Pittsburgh. That's my man's right there. But he not no starting point guard. He played way too many minutes. TJ's role is to be an energizer bunny, not a full-time team facilitator. It's not him. Cool Cackle, what's good? Congrats to the Pacers 2025 exciting season run. I don't want to be too negative tonight. Coach Carlisle was lost when Howley went down. No coaching adjustments to run the offense through Siakam because he don't adjust nothing. That's the problem. He don't adjust nothing. He gives the keys to Howley and says, "Go win some games." Mawson always has to be a losing sport. Shout out to you guys for your streams this year. A magical season despite the shitty circumstances. Appreciate you, Mawson. Yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hey, sometimes, if you're in sports and stuff like that, shit happens. You lose. It's what you do after you lose is what really counts. So I'm expecting the Pacers to be 10 times tougher, 10 times better off of this shit. Because this shit hurt like a motherfucker. I bet it hurt. McGarb, TJ was doing too much turnovers. TJ was he had he was asked to do a lot. Did you see all them turnovers Nemhard had when he was asked to do a lot? That's why I said they're not real point guards. They were asked to do what Holly did. This shit's not happening. It's not happening. Only Holly can do what Holly does. And just think, if we wasn't playing OKC, we probably win the game. OKC, gotta give them their credit, bro. Their defense is fucking generational. That shit is crazy. I can't even think when I'm out there. I'm looking at that shit and I can't even think. They suffocate you. They are stifling. Their defense is fucking phenomenal. Nobody plays defense like that anymore. So you gotta give a shout out to their coach because none of these lazy NBA players play defense like that, except OKC. And that's why I say we could run through the East, but eventually you're gonna have to run into OKC again. And without Halliburton, we're even worse. So you want to make that run again just to fucking have the same shit happen? No, we're gonna have to change some shit. Cause Rick Carlisle should have never put all that pressure on TJ and them hard to just fumble the fuck out of the ball. Even Obi looked now he didn't even look he looked out of sorts. The whole team looked like we were confident in the first half, even with Halliburton down. But once I guess because they was, thinking the positive. When they got back in their locker room, they seen him on them fucking crutches in that boot. And his dad saying he got an Achilles. That probably sunk the fucking life out of them. Because they look like shit in that third. It sunk the life out of them. Bottom line. Cool Catco. I now understand what Pace on the floor was saying for the 1.5 year that I joined the Pacers community. What is that? What is that? 40 years? 40 years? You understand it now. What do you understand? Let me know. Sports pros. TJ scored like all our points in the third. Yeah, yeah. But he also had 1,000 turnovers. And I'm looking at him now. Why is he in the corner? Why is he on the never be on the sideline? First of all, never be on the sideline when just one person's on you. You got two people on you, and you tucked over the corner, and you're a midget. You're a little dude. You're not even gonna get the pass. They're gonna just cap that shit and block it and steal it. Like this boneheaded shit they're doing. It's crazy. Cool Caco. TJ giveth and taketh away. Yeah. Only hunts his shots, does not manage the floor and get players the ball in their spots. But that's not really TJ's responsibility. TJ's responsibility is to ignite a spark. And that's by penetrating the defense, getting up his famous TJ little baby middies, and stealing the ball. Not facilitating offenses and looking to feed the ball to Siakam and company. That ain't what TJ do. You know, maybe Nemhard, not TJ. Sports pros. Neesmith looked like he was on a trampoline. Neesmith needs to chill the fuck out. He fouled out 3 finals games, bro. Not one. 1, 2, 3. Like what? Calm your ass down. That's crazy. Then he was crying on the sidelines before the game was even over. He's crying. Meanwhile, I'm looking right now at OKC sideline, and they are fucking joyous, jumping around, happy as shit. Happy as shit. But I told you here and pacing the floor. I said it. If the Pacers wanted to win a championship, they had to win the 3 home games. They had to. They had to win the 3 home games. They had to. You were not winning twice at OKC. They had to win the 3 home games. Bottom line. And choking game 4, and it was a choke, killed us. In 16, as a Heat fan, I hope Tyrese gets better. You guys need a stretch big like Nas Reed to replace Turner, and I hope you Pacer fans have a good season next year. Appreciate you. Nah, Nas Reed not tall enough for me, and he's not really. I mean, I don't even care if a center has 3-point is a 3-point shooter. He could be a power forward, but I wouldn't want him as a center. Um, Also, man, what happened to KD, bro? KD said, "I'm going to one Bush state or the other. I'm going to Florida, so I don't have to pay state taxes, or I'm going to Texas." And Miami Heat missed out on the sweepstakes. Sorry, buddy. Sports pros, we need more defense, more scoring, and more athleticism. I agree. I agree. And rebounding. Add that in there. Oh, and he says and rebound. Okay, yeah. I agree. McGar, Miles get beat up by Chet is sick. Yeah. Yeah. You thought Miles was puny? Chet is like the definition of puny. You see Chet when you Google what puny is. It's Chet. Some of had 5 blocks. Kill me now. Cool Caco. Turner hurt his contract negotiations. Both defense and offense was severely missing. Good. Good. This shit was a godsend if you really look at it. Because if Turner would have done anything, they would have fucking signed him. They better not sign him now. You have to be the dumbest front office in the world to sign that loser. Sports prods. How we let Abraham Lincoln Chet get a ring before us? Exactly. Because remember, what we're going through now, they went through last year. And look, it got them a chip. Now it's our turn. It's our turn. It's our turn, man. We going through it. Hopefully it'll result in a chip soon. Maybe not next year because Halliburton's hurt, but hey, it is what it is. Sports pros. Detroit was watching this game and said we was joking about wanting Miles. I know, right? Jolando. No, we don't need Nas Reed. We need a Mitchell Robinson type center. Defense and rebounding. Exactly. Exactly. Sports pros. Mitchell can play defense and rebound. Shaking my head. Sports pros. I was going to say if we won, Pascal was going to be a Hall of Famer, but we didn't win. Yeah. In 16, Mitchell Robinson would be a nice pickup. Orlando, I can agree. Yeah. Give me Mitchell Robinson, but his ass got to stay healthy. Sports pros. Oh, I misread it, Orlando. I thought you said Mitchell can't do that. No, he could do that. Yeah. Sports pro Reggie for head coach. Yeah, nah. I don't think he ready for that. Anyway, hit that lock button. Appreciate y'all. Hit them likes. Last par for the regular season. Then we into the off season, man. So let's go out with a bang. McGarb, Halliburton, we be out for next season, most likely. He may come back in late playoffs. I think we can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals um, without Halliburton, and then bring him back then for the Eastern Conference in the Finals run. Psh, icing on the cake, baby. I can see it happening. McGarm, not taking anything away from OKC, but all the round they play some key players. What? They play some key players injured. I don't know. Jason. Paul George, Victor, now Tyrese. We can't have nice things. I know, right? Damn, this shit is crazy. Sports pros. Tatum, Dame, Kyrie, Hallie, all gonna be out next. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. The East is open, man. The East is open. We get this legitimate point, some rebounding, and one or two defensive pieces. Oh, you know what's available? Um, dude from Boston. I think they're trying to trade him. Holiday. Give me fucking Holiday. And he plays defense too. Give me Holiday. Give me Holiday all day. I don't know what I'll give up, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Because TJ ain't getting no younger. Gotta do it. But Holiday kind of old too, though. How old is Holiday? Find out. Um, Drew Holiday. McGarb. It's a good thing we trade this year's pick for next year's pick because the Raptors have our pick. Um, yeah, we didn't really need it this year, but 2026, if we end up shitting the bed, we'll have a lottery pick. The press ops. That sounds like a new name. Welcome to the pod. Serious question for even 1% of SGAs, or would you rather let him rub his balls in your face? What the hell is this dude talking about? Is this an OKC fan? Oh my goodness. I need OKC to relax if it's OKC fan. Damn, bro. Come on. Jesus Christ. Gotta be more decent champions. OKC Thunder 405. I just want to say a prayer for Tyrese. You guys pushed us. I am still in shock. Haven't been able to cry yet. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. That hey, nobody could say shit about the Pacers. Bottom line. Nobody could say shit. Sports prods. GG's. OKC Thunders. Yeah, man. GG's, bro. Is what it is. Y'all looked in the mirror after y'all got embarrassed last year. Now it's our turn to look in the mirror. I don't think we got embarrassed, but it's our turn to look in the mirror. You can't get that close. I mean, you get that close, you taste the championship, and they're gonna be jonesing for it years to come. So it's got to happen. Sports pros. How about the KD trade? I like it. I like it. I think people think Houston gave it too much. I don't think they did. I think Houston. I mean, KD. That's my boy from my hometown. Hey, he going to a state where he don't gotta pay taxes half the season. All them home games, no state taxes. Let's get it. That man just earned a couple more million. Hilliard, you right. Howley needs to bulk up. Yeah. Then he won't be having these little freak injuries. Sports bras. Miles was so focused on building his new Lego set, then locking in for game one. That dude need to lock in for that dude need to lock in. That dude terrible, bro. Game one, he ain't locking nothing. Jason Pippen. I heard something. They said that the Pacers had 8 people that scored over 200 points during the playoffs. They say that's some type of fucking milestone or incredible feat by the Pacers. But one of those 200 was Miles Turner. He must have done shit all in the first round of the against Milwaukee or something. Cause he been missing for forever. How the fuck he get one of the 8 to get 200? That's crazy. McGarb, it's good to play team ball, but when in the fourth, we need the offense through 2 max guys, not this team thing. Yeah. I mean, OKC was trying their hardest to give it to us. They only scored 103. They look like shit. We was running in the first half and we just imploded. It wasn't even them again. Like I said, OKC is not beating us at all. We keep beating ourselves with dumb ass fouls, dumb ass turnovers, dumb ass decision making. I swear. But I will say OKC kind of get you into that type of mood because they so freaking annoying as hell on defense. But we just got to be more level headed. Sports prods. It's either rupture or torn Achilles. Achilles, sorry. Yeah, we'll find out. We're not doctors. We'll let them decide what it's going to be. But if he got to have surgery, I'm going to fear the worst. Brandon, what's good? Not in a great mood, but just wanted to say had a great time watching your live podcast. Till next season, prayers for Halliburton. I'm seriously upset. This just isn't fair. Hey, you know what? Appreciate you, man. But bottom line is it's life and you learn from it. I seriously don't think it's gonna take us 25 years to get back to the finals, especially the way the East is. Especially the way the East is. But we gotta tweak some shit. And I'm gonna keep saying our 3 Achilles heels. Ugh, I ain't mean to say that. Are Carlisle, Turner, and Halliburton. And one of them might be gone next year. No, 2 of them might be gone next year. And that's a good thing for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton got a whole season to look at and look at what he need to do and how to get better and how to get stronger. He's gonna come back hungry and 10 times better. And the Pacers will get a break from him being checked the fuck out half the season and not playing no defense. So you gotta look at them, you gotta look on the bright side of things too. And Miles Turner gone. Then we just gotta worry about Rick. And Rick might say, fuck it. I'm done. I'm gonna go up to the front office. I'm not. He may not want to do it. He never coached. He hasn't coached since Halliburton been here. Yeah, he's gonna have to coach. He might say, fuck this shit. I'm going up to the front office. And then all of our Achilles heels will be fucking gone. Skip Bayless with the Henny. Sound like a new name. Welcome to the pod. Miles needs to stop wearing girly shoes in the NBA. I bet Miles Turner wears high heels. Bro, might be zesty. People be saying he's zesty like shit, especially when he went to the when they went to Paris. Good Lord Jesus, man, they was wearing some wild stuff. Sports prods need a secondary ball handler. Yep, sports pros. Knicks fans were celebrating Howard's injury. I seen. Whoa, they better had not. That's some bullshit. R. Smith. Oh, ooh. R. Smith. Nobody gave a fuck what Miles wears. We only care about his scoring and rebounding, and he doesn't do much of that. Exactly. Jason. Knicks would have got swept in Jalen versus SGA free throw contest. Now that's Raiders. Yeah, Knicks would have. They wouldn't have went to Game 7. They might have got swept. They might have got swept. Skip Bayless with the Henny. I would trade Miles Turner. Yeah, I would have traded Miles Turner years ago. Me too. For a bottle of Henny Turner bum. I know people at my local YMCA that can put up bigger numbers than exactly, bruh. Than his bum ass. Yeesh. Sports pro. Miles needs to be deported by yeah. He's a terrorist. He needs to be in fucking what's them motherfucker that that prison for the military. I forgot the name of that joint. Leavenworth or something. Get the hell out of here. Sports bras. Do we tank for 1 year since we get our own pick in 2026, then come back in 2027? No. No. We just even kill with them now. We was gonna run through the East. Now this is a battle, but we still in it. Everybody hurt, bro. We just joined the realm. But what we got that nobody else got in the East or in the NBA, period. Team, team ball, teamwork. That's why we win games. We ain't taking shit. Kill me now. Sports prods. With the highly injury in this lineup, we on track to just beat the Jazz, Hornets, and Wizards. Kill me now. No, we not, bro. Number one PlayStation fan. That sounds like a new name. Welcome to the pod. Tyrese needs to stop being so cocky. Karma is a you know what, man. I'm glad the Pacers lost. You guys are always talking smack when you haven't won anything. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. You sound like a fucking hater, bro. Like you mad because your team didn't make it to the finals? Game 7? Damn. What is your team? Don't come in here talking shit and you don't even tell me your team is. I need to know your team is so I can roast them. Because you ain't gonna tell me your team. Don't even do that, bro. What is your team? Sounding like that, you might be a fucking Knicks fan. Anyway, Vlad, what's good? I was Vlad be coming into this joint like he be just getting off work and shit and coming in here. What's good, man? I'm sad, depressed, Lego burn in person today. Hey, bro. Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good because now I know they gotta do something. They might have to blow this fucking team up. They gotta do something. Because I didn't like the way some of the other players on our team, the way things were ran. I saw they need this ain't it wasn't a championship team, in my opinion. Shit, they almost won it though. But in my opinion, we gotta get tougher, we gotta get bigger, we gotta get stronger, we gotta get smarter. And I ain't talking about just winning one chip and go to back to being irrelevant. I'm talking about a dynasty. Pacers can do that because of this team concept. And no matter how much shit I give Halliburton, the dude don't really got to do shit but facilitate, and we winning games. We don't need him to score 30 like SGA. We don't need it. Sports bras. I heard Miles' house even made out Legos. Psh, man, that dude. Vlad, but also damn proud of this awesome playoff run. Me too. Sports bras. If we ain't win a chip in 5 years, trade Tyrese. Mm, I think well, they're gonna resign him when his contract is up. And he got a extra year, I think, for being does he get an extra year? I know he got more money, but I think he got an extra year too for being all NBA, which means and this is only his first year. He probably got like 4 more left. So they're going to resign him after that, I'm sure. So I'm thinking he'll be here past 5 years. Um, unless he sucks his 5th year on a resign. And then they say we get rid of this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So we'll see. R. Smith, Sports Pros, there will be no chip in 5 years. May not make finals again for another. Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But, but we got to stop with the Miles experiments. We got to stop with the checked out coaches that provide nothing to this team. We got to be more tight on defense. I watched this game today. How do you go from game 6 where you were fucking savages on defense to fucking brain dead on defense today? Stay leaving the motherfucker wide open at the 3. And they run out there like a little ass kid. That shit was mind boggling to see, man. Sports Pros. I'm hoping you're wrong, R. Smith. Yeah, he wrong. He wrong. Jimmy Carter. Pacers front office just posted online saying they're hiring. Sports Pros will highly be the same after injury. Yeah, he'll be stronger. You need to bulk the fuck up. Sports Pro. Neesmith sucked booty tonight. Yep, he did. Jimmy Carter. We just couldn't get any offense. Yeah, offense looked pathetic. Chris Adams, what's good? Sorry, bro. Even though I don't like Howley, I don't want him hurt. And he was cooking. Yeah, man. He came. I seen it in his eyes, man. His intensity was crazy. Why the fuck are we? All I see is OKC motherfuckers talking. I want to see the Pacers talk. And they better not hit me with on that motherfucker Indiana YouTube joint. They better not hit me with that idiot Carlisle being the only one talking while everybody else is crying. Fuck that shit. I want you talking. I want to hear it. What the fuck we doing next year? Well, appreciate you, Chris. I think you're a Knicks fan, right? So, Knicks, man. Knicks. Knicks is like, damn. Bucks hurt. Pacers hurt. Boston hurt. Maybe it's our year. Oh, there's Carlisle. God, can we get somebody else on here? Jesus Christ. Sports bars. Was that the Pacers sacrifice tonight? Hallie's. Oh God. Oh, okay. Pascal talk. Okay, let's see him talking. Let's see it. There'll be some players talking, bro. Sports bars. A calf strain with most likely an Achilles rupture is deadly. Jason Pippen. Might as well start Mathering. His defense, man, got to get better. Sports bras. Best case scenario for the injury would be an Achilles strain, but I already know it's not that. Sports bras. Trade Neesmith too. He done. Go ahead, bro. No, Neesmith. No, low key. Neesmith needs to come off the bench. You know how deadly our bench would be with Neesmith coming off the bench. A 3-and-D dude like him playing against lesser talent. He'll cook their ass, and he definitely can defend lesser talent. Neesmith coming off the bench is that's the key. We need to get bigger and stronger in our starting five. Sports pros. Why doesn't KFTV react to the games? Because they mad we in it. They probably would be doing a finals podcast, but we're in it. Cool Caco. Yes, looking forward to our off season as well. Love this Pacers community. Yes, sir. Cool Caco. Exciting 1.5 year for me joining the Pacers community. Just minor upgrades. Length two-way. Yeah. Jimmy Carter. Sports pros. Yeah. If he doesn't get better in defense without fouling out and being goofy, trade him. Hey, Neesmith needs to come off the bench. He will fuck around be 6 man of the year coming off the bench if he uses his mind the right way. Glad NBA needs to turn off injuries. Exactly, bro. I'll be turning off injuries, bro. When I'm playing the games, man. Nobody want to be injured, bro. Sports pros. I think Miles Turner invited Neesmith to come play Legos tonight. Go ahead. Cool cat go. I think I'm ready for Jenny Busek to be the head coach. She did a great job with the defensive strategy. Nah, no, sorry. When you say great job defense, you lost me right there. No, they need to get fucking Frank Vogel ass up in here as a defensive strategist, or Mike Brown or somebody. Like we look like shit on defense. They look so damn confused. It's pathetic. Hilliard, go back to high top shoes. Save Achilles. I know, bro. What's up with these low top shoes, man? Low top shoes. Oh, my man Ian, what's good? Always next year. Yeah. Oh my God. Man. I wish we'd be saying that to y'all, but Ian, he's an OKC fan, y'all. He's he's very happy tonight. Although we are kind of figuring it out. Jimmy Carter, I'm going to have to have I'm going to have a fucked up week. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna have a break. That's what I'm gonna Shit. Damn. I'm gonna have a break. Probably only gonna do a podcast once a week. You know what I'm saying? Get a little break before football season start up. Kill me now. Jimmy Carter. That injury should have gave them a boost. It did. It did. It did give him a boost. We could have won without Halliburton. I'm not even tripping off of that. I just hated the way we came out in the third. I mean, it was pathetic. We got outscored, I think it was 34-20. 34-20. In the fourth quarter, we outscored them 23-22. The third quarter killed us. The third. That's how we lost this shit. Coming out of the half like booty cheeks. Ass. Normal. What's good? Proud of their fight. I thought we had too much TJ ball. Why not feature? That's what happens when you got a coach that don't know how to direct players. N16. We're getting Giannis. Don't worry, my guy. Giannis ain't going nowhere. Sorry, buddy. Hate to tell you that one. Giannis is fucking staying in Milwaukee. Ernest Cameron, that's a new name. Welcome to the pod, sir. Halliburton's ankle gave the choke signal. Laugh out, y'all bums. Knicks, Knicks, Knicks. Now choke that. Oh man, Knicks fans would be happy, man. I don't know why y'all happy though, because we gonna be Knicks killers for life. That's what we are, Knicks killers. Knicks killers, all the way back from Reggie Miller days, and the choke sign. We own the Knicks. Bottom line. So you can be happy all you want, Knicks fans, but you'll never be the Indiana Pacers. You'll never be 'em. And y'all didn't deserve to be in the finals because no way that shit was going to game 7 with y'all. Y'all would got your ass swept, bottom line. We need a center. Oh, Jimmy, we need a center that plays 50 ball. And if I was Turner, I feel some type of way in knowing Chet got a ring before me. Yeah. Turner, man. Turner was just bad. I wouldn't even ask to come back as ass as he was. Jimmy, Ernest, you just mad we sent that ass to Cancun. Hell yeah, he was fishing like she was with him fishing. He was putting the bait on for him and shit. He was like, let me put the bait on for you, motherfucking Brunson. Yeah. And go out there. Give it your all. Fucking Knicks fans are crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. They just fucking nut jobs. R. Smith, series was over when they lost game 4. And I told y'all that shit. Don't lose a home game. We win the chip. You stole one in you stole one in OKC, game 1. Win your home games. It's over in game 6. Remember when we beat the shit out of them in game 6? What'd I say? That should have been the fucking end. We should have won our fucking finals right there and celebrated on our court. Losing 4 and 5 in the choking fashion that we did was downright embarrassing. Oh yeah, Holiday is 35. I thought he was kind of old. Never mind. We don't want him. He old as shit. Maybe for 1 year. But nah, you gotta give up too much for him. Never mind. Oh, Ernest is back. He got the same name as me. Kill me now. Ernest. We can say they lost. What are you talking about, bro? Only person I know lost is the Knicks in 6. Jimmy, we need to figure out how Dallas beat Thunder last season and build something like that, which is tall, can score, defense, and rebounds. Yeah. Well, we don't need to see how Dallas beat the Thunder. We almost beat the Thunder. We almost beat the Thunder. And we had a good shot to beat them tonight. Because they played like shit, in my opinion. If Howley didn't get hurt. Because I think Howley wasn't going to be checked out finally because he really ain't done shit all series, all final series. He had a lucky little shot in game 1 and then nothing. But I think tonight he was going to bust that ass and get us our first chip. We just got some bad fucking luck. The basketball gods destroyed us. And they might destroy us next season, but I don't think so. We're gonna definitely have to get defenders, rebounders, and another point guard. Jimmy, our heart left the Knicks to get a ring, shaking my head. Hart didn't leave. He left? He didn't leave, did he? KM, I'm torn, man, shaking my head, not much else to say. Me too, man, but life moves on, man. Life moves on, and you know what? Sometimes you gotta lose like this to face reality. And reality is motherfucking Pacers still got some fucking work to do. We gotta get better defenders, rebounders, and another point guard. And another fucking coach. Kill me now. Jimmy, Tyrese gets big and better on defense to be an shooting guard while Chef Curry take over the point guard. You're dreaming now. I don't even have the money for that shit. And he's old as hell, Curry. Sports Prog. Oh no, Jimmy Carter. Do you think it'll be a different story if FGA? Do you think it will be a different story if SGA got injured tonight? Hell yeah. OKC can't function without SGA. We can play without Halliburton. But like I said, I think on this big stage, it was way too much. If it had been a regular season game, we'd have fucking won. I think that the big stage was too much. But bottom line is, no, OKC ain't shit without SGA. I don't even know the fuck their backup point guard is, but they ain't shit without SGA. We play team ball. We don't play hero ball. We can survive without with a top player being missing. We can survive. Sports pros. Hoping we can bounce back next season. I think we will. But they just got to put that shit up on your in your locker room. Put that shit up in your on your locker about how we fucking lost. And the motherfuckers celebrated. We not champions. And use that shit as motivation. Sports pros. Why does Rick look like the guy off of the Minions movie? No, he looks like Fire Marshal Bill off of In Living Color. He's Jim Carrey like a motherfucker. uh Beat All Odds Fantasy. That sounds like a new name. Welcome to the pod. Pacers will be back. We take this on the chin. Prayers for Hallie. Appreciate it. I think so. I think so. I think so. I mean, the East is going to be competitive. We're all injured now, and the Knicks are a joke. So we'll be back in it. Sports pros. Why didn't we give Spicy P the ball? He was in the huddle trying to lead us. Guess his teammates said, "We don't care. You ain't getting the ball." No, that's because we didn't have a facilitator. TJ's job isn't to facilitate. Nemhard, he's not really good at it. Halliburton's good at it. That's why we need to get another facilitating point guard. That shit is paramount. And the fact that we don't have a coach that could take over a game when your team captain facilitator is done. That's why we didn't get a ball to Spicy P. Sports pros. How about when Rick ran across half court yelling at the refs? That's what he do. That's what he here to do. Yell at refs like a doofus. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button for me. Appreciate y'all. Sports Pros, Rick praised Scott. Next game, got a check. Exactly. Scott was supposed to be there, and then they said, "Nope, you're not going to be there," because that might have worked out for us. Especially with Carlisle praising his criminal ass. Sports Pros. I don't like that guy Caruso, Dort, or Kaysen. They're like flies that ain't going away. Yeah, and they're gonna keep winning chips with that intensity. Beat all odds fantasy. I'm rocking with this Pacers squad to the death. Do us part. Yeah, man. Tweak a few things. Tweak a few things. We back in it, baby. Still keep on losing loots. Question mark. Carlisle is as good as it gets. Laugh out loud. OKC just has more talent. No, no. I don't agree with that. Carlisle is non-existent. You know, he don't know how to coach in today's NBA. Obviously, he's non-existent. Even when you get the keys to Halliburton and he's gone, you still don't fucking coach because you can't. You're a player's coach. You rely on players to give you wins and championships. We need a guy that can actually go out there, a coach that can go out there and orchestrate a young team to win in a chip. That's what we need. Bottom line. Hilliard, should we go after Trey Young? No. We got Halliburton. He act like he's gone forever. He's only gone for a season. He's only gone for a season. That ain't shit. And we could still win. We don't need to be trading for no Trey Young. He plays no defense too, man. It's like Halliburton Jr. out there. No. Still keeping on. OKC heavy favorite all series and all year for a reason, bro. No, that's true. I picked OKC to win the chip before the season started. I'm not saying anything, you know, against OKC. I think the Pacers shot themselves in the foot though. I don't think OKC did much to them. And we didn't have Halliburton, and OKC still didn't impress me. 103 points. Like, your defense really didn't shut us down. I think we shot ourselves in the foot by doing dumb shit. And that goes for game 4 and 5. And OKC fans, you got to ask yourself this. You really think you was gonna win that game if Halliburton was healthy the whole night? I mean, really look at it. You saw the way that shit was going. Did you really think y'all was gonna win? Even with him gone, we was still beating y'all at halftime. The only reason why OKC is hoisting the trophy right now is because of one quarter, the third. That's it. One quarter, the third, because our coach didn't have our players ready to play. OKC went to half and said, "Why the fuck are we losing to motherfucking Pacers with no Halliburton? Why are we losing?" They looked in the mirror and they checked themselves and they said, "We coming out fucking like fucking gang like rabid dogs, like game busters." And what did Carlisle and company do? had us business as usual. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys, and I'll keep yelling at the refs. It's not going to work like that. Still keep on. Still keep on. Carlisle built the Pistons, who beat the Lakers. Built the Mavs, who beat the Flops Heat and made the finals. All long shots. That was the old Carlisle. I'm talking about the motherfucker we got now. That's a senior fucking citizen doing nothing. Why y'all talking about old shit? Old dusty ass chips that Dirk got him. He couldn't even do shit with Brunson and Luka Doncic on the same team. But y'all love him. Keep up the good work. Kill me now. Oh my God. What is wrong with these people? The basketball IQ is dropping. Jimmy Carter, which coach you think fits with the Pacers and makes the Pacers better? I who I would like a coach. I don't know, who's out there right now, but I would like a coach that actually is 50-50. Could be player coach some of the time. But all the fucking time? No. I need a coach that's going to let the players play and be a clear players coach. But when the time comes and they fucking up and you need to take over, that you actually take over and you run your offense, your defense, your scheme, not the scheme of Halliburton. Especially when Halliburton gets hurt and you have nobody to run the scheme and you still do nothing. That's bad coaching to me. So I want a coach that's going to actually coach. That's what I want. That's what I want. So we'll see. Now I lost my space. Dang. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Jimmy, Tyrese was missing last season playoffs against Boston, and now this, which means Tyrese needs to change up something ASAP, or else he's going to be injured again when we need him. Yeah, I mean, he ain't got no choice but to get stronger now. You got to do a lot of leg work when you got going through Achilles repair. So hopefully we won't have any more of those injuries once he gets his legs, a lot stronger. Still keeping on. McConnell showed up and no one else did in game 7. All the starters had playoff lows. Bench showed up in the wins. McConnell had 7 turnovers. I don't know if that's showing up. That's double agent shit to me. He showed up offensively, with scoring, and then he fucking choked offensively with the turnovers. Kill me now. And you got to understand why the starters had playoff lows, because their fucking facilitator was gone. Bottom fucking line. I mean, how many games does Halliburton miss? Not many. And then and this shit has to happen in game 7 of the finals, the most important game of your life with all the pressure on you. That's why they played like shit in the third. Still keeping on Boston, one of the best teams ever, bruh. Uh, Boston, they decent, but I think the Pacers can beat them. We beat them before. We beat them in the regular season with Tatum, and Tatum's gone. We all fighting, baby. We all fighting. Let's get back in there and do it again. Run it back, baby. Sports pros. When Holly was leaving, he was putting very little weight on that leg, but more than that, he put when he first got injured. Yeah. I mean, that's what you do with those type injuries. He knew what the fuck was going on. That's why he was banging and upset, banging his hand, banging on the damn court, like hand on the court. Like he knew what the fuck was. He heard that shit. We saw it pop. He heard it pop. He felt it pop. He knows what's going. What the fuck going on? Sports pros. How about we just hire you as head coach? Nah, I don't want that fucking stress. Kill me now. But available coaches now that I would love to have. I think Mike Brown's available. Um, the guy from Denver, fuck yeah, all day. He's available. Not Tibbs. Tibbs like to kill his players, so not him. But it's it's a few out there um that we can use. I just don't think Halliburton, Carlisle got it in him to actually coach anymore. He's old. He might say fuck this shit and just go up in the front office or just retire. We might not even have to pray and beg. Still keeping on. Indy was nothing before Carlisle. He brought in Hallie and Siakam. Who is this guy? Man, you're on the Carlisle bandwagon. I don't know why. I don't know why. But bottom line is you're smoking crack with that statement right there. What the fuck? Indy was nothing before Carlisle. He brought in Howley and Siakam. You know what fucking happened when 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 Carlisle got booted out of Dallas because he couldn't do shit with Luca and Brunson on his team. He comes here and we're fucking lottery teams. We are tank teams with that motherfucker. That's what we were. That's what we were. And Halliburton didn't come to motherfucking Indiana because of fucking Carlisle. So get that shit straight. You're on crack right now. Halliburton, they gave up on him in Sacramento. They gave up on him. They were a losing franchise. So we really collected ourselves a loser. He had never won into last year and this year. Just keep it real. He never won. Nothing. Him and Buddy running around, sucking it the fuck up. That was the Kings. So, like, you got to get your shit right before you come in here talking that dumb shit at 1:10 in the morning. Kill me now. Jimmy, Sam Cassell is head coach. I like Sam Cassell, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, give me the fucking Denver dude. Denver, the dude that they fucking cut at the fucking end. That shit is dumb. Give me him. I love Mike Brown. Didn't he get bounced by the Kings and shit? I love him. He got Indiana ties. I mean Pacers ties. Um, I love Mark Jackson, but he, he's pretty much banned from being a coach. Um, but I would love to have him. Um, and I want Reggie Miller as a GM because he knows today's game. He literally commentates the shit. He knows these players. So he'd be a great GM. Uh Beat all odds. Rick too old. We need a new coach. Exactly. Sports bras in 49 other states is just basketball, but this is Indiana. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that a Carlisle quote right there? D Ray. Sound like a new name. Welcome to the pod. I'd rather I'd rather lost by 50 and Halliburton not gotten hurt. Like that kills all off-season plans. I understand what you're saying, but for once, I'm going to be glass half full. I'm telling you right now, as I'm watching Halliburton walking out of the facility with crutches, bottom line is sometimes injuries strengthen a team. It gives more players time to develop. It gives Halliburton more time to learn the game and get stronger. And it forces the front office to fucking build a team without Halliburton. That means might be coach too. Because remember, Halliburton ran this team. Coach Carlisle said it himself. If he's gone, that means Carlisle got to run the team. And he ain't going to do this. Old ass ain't ready for that. I'm old. I wouldn't want to do that. I know he don't want to do that full time. So he may say, fuck that shit. But hey, I understand what you're saying. I wouldn't want to lost by 50 in game 7, but it is going to hurt to lose Halliburton for the whole season. And if he got to have surgery, it will be for the whole season. But we'll get stronger from it and we'll grow from it. And I think this is all forcing us to change some shit up. Beat all odds. Halliburton showed me he's a true winner this season and last season. Yeah. I mean, he played through injury. I literally didn't think he had an injury. You know, I didn't think I thought that shit was wrestling. But the way that motherfucker popped, he definitely had something because shit don't pop like that unless you put all the pressure on it. That means you was compensating. You was overcompensating on one part because the other part was too weak. And that shit get you fucked up. Guaranteed. Trust me on that. Still keeping on Boston last year that beat Luca was the best 3-point shooting team ever. Yeah, no bull. Sports pros. Let's trade for Draymond Green, old ass. No, thank you. Mike Malone is good with bigs. Look what he done with Jokic. Yeah, that's in Mike Malone. Give me his ass right now. I'll take Mike Malone. And he just won a chip too. And he took OKC to 7 games. Well, he wasn't him, it was the other guy, but still the same concept. So give me Mike Malone all day. Still keeping on. Let me educate you again. He beat what? He built he built the Pistons that beat the Lakers. Built the Mavs that beat. This is repetitive. He didn't do shit. His players beat the Magic. I mean beat the Heat. Okay. And built an indie team did not. There's one game away from championship. You are smoking crack. You know what he does? I'm gonna make it plainly obvious for you. He delegates to Tyrese Halliburton. He delegates to his assistant coaches that are an extension of him, which means they're clueless as fuck too. That's what he does. If you watch a game, he ain't doing shit but yelling at refs, calling bad timeouts, blowing through the motherfuckers. Then he don't even make an adjustment in the timeout. He brings the same motherfuckers back out there. His substitutions are ass. He didn't change the lineup one fucking time in the playoffs unless somebody was hurt. That's fucking stupid. You're not even giving the other team something to think about. Keep coming in with your dumbass Miles starting and dumbass shit. He had Luka and fucking Brunson on his team, and it was a fucking loser. And on top of that, listen to the press conference, the post game press conference. Dude, right there at the game. You know what he says every time? He's looking at the paper. Well, I'm at to look at the video. Motherfucker, you was at the fucking game. How you gotta look at video? You can't answer one question? All this shit is generalized answers. Because he's checked out and you don't know what the fuck he doing. But don't worry, that's just me giving you a quick run. Wait till the fucking off season. I'm going to fucking I gotta break this shit down for y'all. I'm going to fucking make a video where I show you how checked out Clueless Carlisle is. Because y'all just don't fucking get it. Y'all look at the number of wins in this little dusty ass ring and think he's good. He's not. Not anymore. I love Carlisle when he was with the Pacers back in the day. He actually coached then. He's doing shit now. He got only thing he does good is yell at refs. Bottom line. Still keeping on. I'm not even a Pacers fan. I'm an OKC fan. Oh, well, you definitely don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. No wonder. I thought you was a Pacer fan. Yeah, you checked out. Sports bras. But he didn't build to beat the Thunder. We in the present make it make sense. That's what I'm saying. Stop talking about old shit when he was actually relevant. I'm talking about now. He's checked the fuck out. He's senile up in this motherfucker. Still keeping on. Still keep on, I mean. Bro, OKC was just better, just a better team. Nobody, what, Nick? Did you see their record? Did you? Like, you're a fucking troll or something, bro. Of course, they were the better fucking team. That still shoulda, and probably woulda lost to the fucking Pacers, and you wouldn't have been able to sleep at night. But you want to be fucking cocky when you fucking barely got past Denver and you barely got past the fucking Pacers. Congratulations on your championship. Try to do it again. Good fucking luck with that bullshit. Everybody coming for your fucking head. And you know what? You're going to fucking choke. Guaranteed. You're going to fucking choke. You're going to fucking choke. You want to know why? That team's fucking young and they wanted to choke tonight. They wanted to shit the bed tonight. And the freak ass injury saved that ass. And you go to sleep thinking that shit. Still keep on. Mavs was a young team in rebuild, bro. Takes years to build a championship team. Kill me now. Did you see that record? Nobody said win a championship with motherfucking Luka and Brunson. Win! They was like 18 or something. They were like lottery team shit. Kill me now. Sports pros, the assistant coaches are better. He delegates everything. Okay, you coach Jenny, you got defense. Somebody else get the offense. If somebody does this, if somebody does that, and I'll yell at coaches. That's what I do. Watch the games, and you will see an assistant coach go. They'll be like this, doing the shit. And Rick, because Rick always standing. He's like ready to yell at the coach, so he's like right standing the whole fucking time. They come up to Rick, yelling at him, do this, do this, do that, do that, do this. Rick's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Check the fuck out. That's what he is. Sports bar, bro, he's trolling because he's bored. Yeah, he trolling like shit. Still keep on. OKC, second youngest team. They're just getting started. Yeah, they're getting started, but do you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna bring back the same team. They bring back the same team. I don't see him winning another back to back. I don't see it. And champions, they cost. You're gonna start paying people now. You see how long your team lasts. Good luck though. Yeah, congratulations. You won the night. Um, wasn't impressed with it, but you got the dub. Sports pros. Thunder's team isn't unbeatable. We would have won. Y'all luckily escaped. Basically, 103 fucking points. Shot fucking horribly from 3 and from the field. Got out rebounded. Dog shit in almost every stat except steals and turnovers. But congratulations. Oh, yeah, let me. That's your first NBA championship. Congratulations. Because, I mean, that's what it's all about. Win by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? Win by any means necessary. So, I wish it was us, but it ain't. We still got to wait. I'm 40 years in. I'm about to be 41. Still waiting. Can I do this? Jimmy, it's hard to win a back-to-back championship as Boston. Exactly. Still keeping on. Still keep on. Sorry. Boston, an old team that got injuries. What? Still keep on. They're the only team with a big three with tons of picks in the next 6 years. Who got a big three? Ain't no big three in OKC. Nah. Try that again. Who's the big three? You got a one and Williams, maybe two. Don't say Chet the three. Good Lord Jesus. No, not yet. Eventually, though, but not yet. Sports pros. To be honest, Jokic should have been MVP, but voters were tired of voting Jokic. Yeah, Joker. Joker's that dude, the best player in the league. I ain't gonna hold you, but I ain't gonna hate. I think SGA did a great job, and he got a deadly ass fucking midi, man. That fucking midi don't miss. So, shout out to these fucking Euro motherfuckers or foreigners or whatever the fuck they are. They not American. That's out here running the fucking NBA. How about some Americans in the NBA get your shit together and take the fucking league back? Damn, this shit getting crazy out here. Still keep on defense win championships. No, you ain't fucking lied about that. And our defense was ass. And still y'all only had 103. The offense was even worse. But yeah, you ain't never lied. And that's why I picked OKC to win the chip before the season started. Because first of all, you got your ass embarrassed the year before. So you gotta think about that shit all season. And you got a hella defense. Sports bras. I hope they enjoy their championship because they're gonna choke next year. I ain't saying they're gonna choke. Everybody gunning for you, baby, when you win the chip. Look at Boston. Everybody gunning for you. So good luck. You gonna need it. Trust me. What they gonna be doing with us? Oh, Howley's out for the year. And they're gonna do like everybody else did and fucking underrate us and overlook us. And we're gonna sneak our ass right back in this motherfucker again. Still keep on. Chet the best defender in the game, son. Whoa. Was second in defensive MVP is Rick. Whoa. He's not the best defender. You mean Lou Dort, maybe? Or Caruso? What are you talking about? Chet. Chet ain't shit. Chet is a fucking skinny motherfucker that would be out and hurt the whole next season. I mean, the whole season, like he was his rookie year, if people really wanted to go hard on him. He is a bone that could be broken. That boy needs to eat some motherfucking food. And when we get a real center and not bitch ass Miles, we will fuck the shit up out of Chet. Trust me on that. Jimmy, Joker on the Pacers as a center in the playoffs against the Thunder, we would still have a chance without Tyrese. Yeah, we're not getting Joker. Y'all tripping. Sports bras. You tripping. Chet a good defender, but best a stretch. Yeah, he ain't no good defender. He had a couple of blocks and dude over here spazzing. Sports bras. He's counting blocks as defending. That shit is crazy. That ain't got nothing to do with defense. A little bit, but it ain't gonna get you on all defensive team. Ask Miles. Still keep on OKC number one defense in the paint by a wide margin, son. 5 blocks and dominated Miles Turner, right? No, you're fucking wrong. First of all, OKC sucks at rebounding, number one. Their bigs are ass, in my opinion. Number two, y'all are a perimeter defensive team, not a fucking in the paint defensive team. Do you know you're a fucking team, bro? Y'all not no in the paint fucking defensive gurus. You're perimeter gurus. Lou Dort, Caruso. Ain't nobody talking about Chet. Nobody gives a shit about Chet in the fucking paint. Miles Turner is a fucking bum. You really happy you shut down the fucking bum? Well, you better stop smoking what you smoking. 'Cause y'all smoking that happy pack. Because y'all won a fucking chip finally once in your fucking life. But y'all smoking the happy pack. You actually said dominate. Miles dominated himself. What the fuck game is you watching? He self-checked. Fuck out of here. Sports pros. He doesn't watch it. See, he don't. He don't, bruh. This dude over here tripping. This dude over here tripping. Still keep on. Number one in the paint and number one in the perimeter. He ain't number one in the paint. You're not number one. You got to show me that. Number one in the perimeter all day. Number one in the paint. Mm-mm. Nah. Not with them two motherfuckers. Not with them two. MC Sports. Congrats, OKC. Yeah, congratulations, OKC. Yeah. I like seeing small market teams get in there and do what they gotta do. And I used to think their fans were decently, and smart and knew what they, wasn't Nick type fans, but we got one crackhead in the building here. So I don't know, bruh. Talking out his motherfucking neck. Let's see. Sports bras. Chet basically a better version of Miles. Yes. Yes. He over there thinking Chet is Wimby and shit. Chet barely. I will run this shit back. I ain't gonna do it right now. Chet was checked out almost every game. I think he had a double double in one fucking game this series. Fuck out of here with Chet. Kill me now. Still keep on. 9 plus 10 isn't 21. Number one in the paint means number one is oh, you're a troll now. You're a troll now. You're a troll. Now. You got one more. You got one more time. One more time to not be a troll. That's it. Get your shit together. Chet has dominated Wemby back to high school, son. Oh my god, Jesus. So now Chet better than Wemby. Oh, that was it. That was it. That was it. That was it. Oh my god. Put user in timeout. Oh, you're in timeout, bro. You're in timeout, bro. You lost your damn mind right now. All right, so let me see. Uh, paste the notes real quick. Second, turnovers are killing us. Third, yeah, I don't got any pace or notes. Let's see. Twitter poll. I think we got Twitter poll. Damn, it's a lot of comments. Damn, 2 point. That's two 2,300 comments. Jesus. Whoa. Where the hell is? Where's my shit at? Damn, most of these people on here are giving us the blues. Like, what the fuck is going on with these Knicks fans, man? I can't even find my poll. I thought I did a poll. I can't even find it. Normally it pops up right there in the beginning. Let me see. Maybe I did it under the wrong account. Check on this one. Nope. All right. I can't find my poll. So let's look at the YouTube poll. YouTube poll. Should Miles Turner be re-signed? 35% say yes. 65% say no. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because, the reason why I like that poll is because we got to give our deflated ball. Our last deflated ball of the season. And also our last deflated ball of Miles Turner fucking career as an Indiana Pacer. Miles Turner, you didn't do shit all finals series. Everybody's talking shit about you. You're in a contract year, sir, and you did absolutely fucking nothing. I've always said you didn't belong in this team, and now I got a lot more people agreeing with me now. I've been saying this for years that he needs to go. You think he just started getting goofy? You think he just started selling the fuck out? No, he's been doing that his whole career. And this shit needs to stop. Miles Turner, you get the deflated ball because your stat line is fucking embarrassing. 6 points, 2 or 4 shooting, 1 and 3 from 3, can't make a free throw, 1 or 4 on free. You're minus 12. You got 4 rebounds and 0 blocks. Like, you're out there fucking stealing money, just doing cardio, bro. Please, please get your ass off this team. Don't ever come back. Bottom line. I don't care if I lose 1,000 subscribers. I don't care if I get blocked. I don't that Turner block. Get that shit out of here. Why would you even write that shit in the stadium? You like guarantee keeping that bum motherfucker around doing that shit. No. I want that shit removed from the stadium immediately. There is no more Turner block. That shit is over. Bottom line. Let's see. There is no next game. It was our last game, man. So I'm going to see if I can find this poll real quick. One last try. But bottom line, I'm done with Miles. And I hope everybody else is. I'm actually done with Carlisle too. And I'm done with a checked out Halliburton. So hopefully he gets his shit together. Those are really our 3 issues. We get that situated. Pacers winning 60-something games. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. What is this bullshit? I see somebody else's poll. I don't see my poll. That's crazy. Maybe I thought I did a poll. Shit. Maybe I didn't even do one. Maybe it didn't even register. Because I don't see this shit nowhere. Anyway, let's see. Let's keep it going so we can close this out. Sports pros. Chet overrated. I don't know about that. But he's not no fucking Wimby. Kill me now. Sports pros. Everyone waved by to him. Yeah, I had to put that motherfucker in the banishment. Jimmy Carter. Who gets the deflated ball one last time? Miles Turner. Miles Turner. Miles Turner. It's fitting. Because he need to fucking go. What did I say? It still stands true. Indiana Pacers will never win a championship as long as they got Miles Turner as their center. Hey, it is what it is. He'd have showed up fucking once. He didn't do it. He can't do it. That's the problem. Sports pros. That guy will be the type of guy that says the NBA Cup is is equivalent to the finals. Exactly. Exactly. Jimmy. Shepard got to go too. Shepard is just young though. He young. But hey, if we can get some a better defender that's a veteran, hell yeah. Okay, see, talking about they young. Pace is young too. I think we need a few more vets on our team to win the championship. I mean, if you really look at it, OKC, I'm telling you, it's about to fucking sell this fucking game, bro. They didn't look like a championship team. Why? Because they're young as shit. And that was my key for the reason why I thought the Pacers was going to fuck around, fuck around and find out, and we was gonna win this shit because they were young and all the pressure was on them. Game 7, all the pressure's on you to win at home. And they just let us hang around and hang around and hang around, and something happened at halftime, and they fucking snapped, and that was enough for them to get the win. Sports pros. Ben Turner for sure got to go. Neesmith on that block to go. Hey, anybody might be. PJ Tucker old as shit, bro. I like PJ Tucker back in the day for his defense and corner threes, but he old. Nah, he be in China somewhere playing. No bullshit. But look, hey, I appreciate y'all, man. It was a fun season. It lasted way longer than I thought. I think we got a lot to look forward to. Don't get your head down because Halliburton hurt because we play team ball. And team ball is enough to get us at least the same amount of wins we got, 50 wins like last year. But it's paramount, the front office. Tweak the roster and get us rebounding because we need that in the East. Yeah, we out rebounded. Okay, see, they suck at rebounding. That's not an accomplishment. In the East, everybody's good rebounders except us. That shit got to change. Um, and we got to be smart. We got to have more intelligent players on defense, which means let's get some veteran defenders, not young people that are absent-minded and ball watching idiots. Anyway, in the off season, we still gonna keep it going here at Pace on the Floor. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're ready to go. You know, we got a lot to talk about this off season. But we got 4 months. We got July. We got August. We got September. We back at it October. End of October. We got 4 months to figure it out and get ready to run this shit back again. 4 months. And we're gonna see what happens. Jimmy. Man, if game 7 was at our house, woo, I wouldn't want Halliburton falling on the floor in game 7, though. Oh my god. But we definitely would have won it, regardless if he got hurt. Definitely would have won it. Halliburton barely played in game 6 and we destroyed him. So bottom line is it is what it is. Great season. Appreciate y'all. See you in the off season. And don't forget to follow us on the X at PTF_NBA and on Facebook at PT Space 4. You can also follow me, Pacer Cop, on the X at Pacer_Cop and on Facebook at Pacer Space Cop. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace. See y'all in the off season.